Are you tired of manually screening endless resumes and still struggle to find the right candidates for your business? Imagine if AI can do that for you in minutes. In this video, I will show you how to build an AI-powered resume screening bot to just do that, and no coding required. Just imagine saving hours every week on reviewing resumes, reducing hiring mistakes, and only focusing on getting the best talent for your team. This AI automation I'm about to show you will give your business a competitive edge and free up your time for what truly matters, which is growing your business. Hi, I'm Sam Chang, and I've helped dozens of small to medium-sized businesses automate their hiring process using AI, saving them hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars. I've helped many businesses grow with AI automations, chatbots, and AI voice agents, so I know what works best for companies looking to scale and streamline their operations. If you want to stop wasting your time on manual tasks and start focusing on growing your business, you are in the right place. So today, we will be using the platform Make.com to build our AI-powered resume screening bot. Make.com is a no-code automation platform that lets you visually connect and integrate over 1,000 apps like Google Workspace, Slack, and Shopify using a simple drag and drop interface so you can automate tasks and streamline your business without any coding. This platform will be integrated with OpenAI's API and also Google Drive to store resumes for executing this automation. So here's the Make.com platform. This is showing a high-level workflow of the resume screening bot. So the bot would first analyze what is the position hiring and the details. It will also grab the resume that are stored on the Google Drive. And the bot would then use OpenAI to analyze these resumes and then make a recommendation on whether or not these resumes are suitable for the position that we're hiring for. So let's take a look at the first part of the workflow, where we need to enter in details of the position that we're hiring for. So let's just take, for example, a beta automation who's hiring for an accounting manager. So I would first need to enter in a beta automation, which is a variable name, enter in what a beta automation does. So we provide AI consulting, automation, chatbots, voice agents, entering the detail of the position name, accounting manager, for example, and also the requirements of this position. So 5 years experience in similar roles, CPA qualified, fluent in English. So next we want to make a connection to the resumes that are stored on our Google Drive. So here is my personal Google Drive where I'm storing 3 fictitious resumes which I've created. So the one we're going to be analyzing is John Doe here. And in Make.com, you want to make sure that you have a connection to the Google Drive, and then also verifying that the path to the resume is correct, and then you press save. Next up, you need to establish a connection with OpenAI through an API. So here you can input your connection, but you do need an OpenAI account to establish this connection by entering the API keys. I'm not going to go into too much detail. You can read more about this in the link online help here. And down here is selecting the AI model. So right now I'm using GPT 3.5 Turbo, which is more than sufficient enough for this bot. For more complex bots, you can consider using the O4 models or O3 models, but do bear in mind it will require more tokens. Down here, we're extracting information that we took in step 1, where we're looking at the position that's being hired and also the business that's hiring for this position. So in this case, it's a beta automations hiring for the accounting manager. And we're assigning a role to the bot to be the experienced recruiter for a beta automation and being very critical and detailed when reviewing resumes for this accounting manager position. The second role we're going to assign this bot to is to review the resumes. In this case, we're going to review the resume of John Doe, which is stored in Google Drive, and we're extracting this information for it to review based on that connection here. And it's going to come up with different criteria to rate this candidate on, such as experience, education, possible impact on beta automations, and thinking of a scoring system and figuring out in the end whether or not this candidate is right for the position. And you can also add in constraints in the end to define the outputs and then press save. And finally, after the AI model finishes analyzing the resume, it would then extract its recommendations and analysis into a Google Work doc and save that into our Google Drive. Just note that this is the same path which we extracted our John Doe resume. We can also save the Word document here. And we want to make sure that we're establishing a connection with the Google Docs connection, which we did in step 2. Here we're just naming the Google Work doc output. And this step here is just extracting the recommendations and analysis from the OpenAI model. And then we press save. Okay, now we're ready to test the AI automation bot. So just as a quick recap, what this AI bot will do is it would go into the Google Drive where John Doe resume is saved. It would analyze the resume through the OpenAI platform and then make recommendations and a final analysis of whether or not John Doe will be qualified for the accounting manager role for a beta automation. So let's test it out here by clicking run. Okay, let's go back to our Google Drive. And you see that the recommendation is saved here. Let's click this open on John Doe. And it has analyzed the experience, the skills, the education, and possible impact on the business, and gives it a rating based on each of the criteria. And in the end, it will give a final rating on whether or not John Doe will be qualified for the accounting manager role for a beta automation. So there is a high degree of flexibility to tailor this resume screening bot to fit your business needs. For example, you can set this bot to run at scheduled intervals, such as every 15 minutes, daily, every 2 days. You can also set the bot to review all resumes in Google Drive. Next up, you can also obtain the resumes that are stored on other platforms which you're using, such as Microsoft Cloud, Amazon. You can also use other AI models such as Perplexity, DeepSeek, Gemini, and you can also save the output into different formats such as Microsoft Excel. I hope you found this video useful. Now you have an AI bot that can save you hours reviewing resumes and targeting the right candidates faster. I am sharing this blueprint for free, so if you want to try this out yourself, please sign up using the link in the description below. If you have any questions implementing AI into your business, drop it in the comments or book a call with us. And for more practical tips on AI and automation, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.